we are having anything. We are doing competition and having food also, but we are not in the race of doing exercise, doing yoga, taking walk. So in this way, for this reason, we must get our checkup done before having any disease in our body.
So, if you had a choice between going to a palmist or a tarot card reader or astrologer, the horoscope one, okay, then which one would you choose out of these?
I will not choose anybody.
Do you find any similarity
Going
between
to
going to a
happen.
doctor and going to an astrologer?
Good
Hello,
afternoon.
good afternoon, Mansi. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Yes, I'm also fine. So, I was on a break.
Okay.
Yes. And how have you been? What have you done? What interesting have you done? We had a session before, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you believe in knowing your future?
It depends on my mood. Sometimes my heart want to know about future, and
Hmm.
sometimes I believe that what I'm doing now,
Hmm.
my future depend upon that.
Hmm.
So
Right.
I believe in it more than knowing about my future. If I'm not doing anything, if I want to know about my future, if I'm curious about knowing my future, so it can be so.
What are the different ways in which people try to know their future? You must be having friends who invest a lot of time and energy and maybe money also in trying to know their future, right? So, what are the
Some of
different
them,
ways in which they do that?
they actually, I do not have any experience about it, but yeah, I will tell whatever I have seen on social media. Like
Hmm.
some of them, they go to any babas and monk. They ask about their future, and
Hmm.
some of them they go to astrologers or
Hmm.
something that they go
Yeah,
to them.
astrologer.
Yeah,
Astrologer.
they ask about their future also. I know these two things only. I don't know much about it.
Hmm. Then there's something called palm reading.
Okay, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I was in, I have experience related to palm reading. When
Hmm.
I was in 8th or ninth class, one Baba, one monk came to my door and
Hmm.
he was saying, like, I can read your palm. So I was so excited, like, I was not aware about that. What is it? Then I
Hmm.
told him, now you tell me what
Hmm.
is written in my 10th book. So I asked him, and he was telling, you will become a very genius person when you grow up, and you will do much better in your future. You will inspire others also. He told these things, and I took it normally.
Hmm. Okay, so you
Yeah.
were not impressed.
No, I was thinking like that was very new for me. Like,
Hmm.
he's reading on my palm.
So
Yeah.
you were just curious.
Yeah, I was just he was telling in this way that I can tell you what will happen next in your future. So I thought, like, now tell me what will happen in my 10th board. So he was not telling about 10th board, he was telling about life, that this thing will happen in life, this thing will happen in life.
That means distant future. He was telling you about the distant
Yeah.
future, a long time, ahead. Okay.
Yes, he was telling this. Do you
So,
believe in it?
uh, no, I think largely no.
Hmm. Yes.
So, yeah, we were very curious. Like when I was in the hostel in my 12th standard, one
Yes.
of my friend's grandfather was a palmist. So whenever he used to come, we used to run to him, Dadu, Dadu. So she used to call him Dadu. We all used to call him Dadu. Dadu, Dadu, please read my palm. So
Okay.
yeah, so he said a lot of things. I mean, I have forgotten most of the things. I remember a few things, which may or may not have come true. Like sometimes they are partly true, you know. So sometimes it also believes, or it also depends on what you believe. Like if I want to believe it, then I'll probably say that yeah, he had said this and this happened in my life. But if I
Yes.
don't want to believe it, then I'll say that I don't think it happened. Right. So
Hmm.
that way.
Yes.
Okay. So why do you
Hmm.
think people are so curious to know their future?
They want to get everything without doing hard work, or
Hmm.
they want to make their future better, or they want to make their future better by doing something good in present. So that's why they want to be ready for every kind of situation. So that's why I think so.
Right. Right. Okay. If you had a choice of choosing between, okay, have you heard of tarot card reading?
Yeah, I heard
Hmm.
on
Hmm.
YouTube and Instagram.
Hmm. So I am not very sure what it is, but a lot of my not friends, but friends of friends keep putting it on their WhatsApp, status or on
Oh my
social
god.
media. Yeah, that they have taken the training. So there are these
Oh,
courses. I think you can become a tarot card reader.
oh my
So, on social media also you will see advertisements of, just like you have
god.
advertisements to improve your English, advertisements
Mhm.
become a tarot card reader. So I don't know how
Hmm.
that works, but yeah, it's like you pick up a card or they pick up a card for you and then they tell you what is written. So that's supposed to be your future.
I don't believe in it.
Okay, so if you had a choice between going to a palmist or a tarot card reader or astrologer, the horoscope one, okay, then which one would you choose out of these?
I will not choose anybody.
No, just for an imagination.
What
If
was
you
that first one? What was that first one?
palmist,
Palm.
tarot
Okay.
card reader, and the horoscope, the astrologer who deals in horoscopes.
Actually, my heart is saying I would not. I would not to go to anybody. But if you ask me, then I would say palm reader. Uh,
Okay.
I'm not. I don't know why I'm telling this.
Okay. So why do you think you chose palm reader over the other two? I mean, just for
just for
discussion.
just for having fun.
Okay. Also, have you heard of people changing the spellings of their names?
Yeah, I have
Sometimes,
heard so many times in movies and in newspapers also. They mentioned that from today onward, my name will be this. Why do they do that? I don't know about.
yeah. So that is another kind of fortune telling. It's called numerology.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so if I were a numerologist,
What we call in English tona
black
tokta, what is
magic,
that? What?
black magic, black
Black
magic.
magic. Okay.
Hmm.
Is it kind of that or not?
No, 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 no. It's
No.
not like that.
Okay.
Suppose I were a numerologist, okay, and suppose you would have come to me, saying that when will I have a 100 crore business or something
Okay.
like that. So then I'll give you this kind of advice that okay, Mansi, right now you have 5 letters in your word in your name. Your name is a 5 letter word, but five is not lucky for you. Seven is
Mhm.
your lucky number. So you have
Mhm.
to add another A and
Mhm.
another I.
Okay.
Okay. So now your name will be Mansi. So this is lucky for you.
Okay.
So that is numerology. They count, they go by lucky numbers or they go by counting. So
Hmm.
maybe they count. I don't know how they function because I've never gone to one. But then you must have seen celebrities. They
Yeah,
change
they
the
believe
spellings.
in it.
Hmm.
Yeah, they deeply believe in it.
Hmm. Hmm. So why do you think more of celebrities believe in astrology
I don't
or
know why.
numerology?
So many people wear so many rings in their
Yes,
fingers. So do
yes.
you also believe in it wearing rings and stones? I also do not wear like stones. This is
Only
a
one.
gold ring only. Yeah.
Only one. Okay, so what are
Yeah.
the different colors of stones you've noticed?
I think red
Hmm.
and sea green,
Hmm.
white.
Hmm.
I do not, which thing I don't like. I don't
Hmm.
want to see. I don't want to talk. I don't want to check. This is my nature. It's sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. Because if like whenever we are going somewhere and people are talking related to this, so if I
Hmm.
don't have knowledge, I will not talk
Hmm.
there. If I have knowledge, whether I'm interested or not, I can talk easily.
Hmm.
So that's why I say like sometimes it's not good, sometimes it's good. So,
Hmm.
but I do not want to.
Right, right. Yeah, so many a times when people go for consultations, they are
Mhm.
asked to wear a stone of a particular
Mhm.
color, or these are precious stones. So
Okay.
so there are a lot of names like, uh, I can teach you the names because that is vocabulary.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Jade, the green one, that is called jade.
One Baba says,
So yeah, you should not say one in English.
oh Baba,
Like in
that's
Hindi,
green.
we say na ek baba aaye the, but in
Oh
English,
Baba.
A is the
Asas.
replacement for one. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that green one is called jade. That the name
Jade.
of that stone is jade. Okay.
Jade.
So if we want to refer to that color also, we refer to it as jade green. Suppose I want to buy a nail polish or a sari, and it
Mhm.
is that
Jade green.
particular green, so I can describe it as jade green. Okay.
Jade green.
Then the red one which you were talking about, that stone is called.
Ruby. Not
Hmm.
Ruby. I love Ruby. I love Ruby. I want to. I told one time to my son. He's now
Hmm.
10 years old. I told him, you know, Vihu, I love Ruby. And when you grow up, na, at that time, I want you to buy or to gift something in Ruby, like Ruby jewelry for me.
Yeah, so that red stone is called ruby.
No, that is not Ruby. I'm talking about something like dusty red or something like that. That is another stone.
Uh, okay,
I
okay.
love Ruby.
So ruby is also a precious stone,
That is
and
very expensive.
that is also used for astrology.
Okay.
So people who believe in astrology believe in certain, like, these stones supposedly have some impact on our personality, like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more stone I love the most,
Hmm.
and that is diamond.
Yeah, they are the best friends of girls' best friends. Okay. Have you seen the yellow one, like the dress you're wearing?
It's fire. Yeah, it's fire yellow.
Yeah, that's called sapphire.
Okay. Sapphire.
Yeah,
Okay.
sapphire. Okay.
Sapphire.
And there's another green which is this. So jade is a darker
Emerald
green,
green.
emerald is a lighter green.
Hmm.
So these are then there is one
I have
there's a blue.
emerald green jewelry, and that is very cheaper, not so expensive, like under 1,000.
Yeah, right. Okay. So what is the advantage or disadvantage of knowing your future?
And
Is there an advantage of knowing your future?
advantage if there is chance, uh, like in my future something going to happen bad or unexpected,
Hmm.
so I can try to fix that problem, or I can handle from
Hmm.
today onward. I can manage. I can start working on that so that it cannot be happen in future.
Hmm.
And yeah, only that.
Right, right, yeah. So maybe that's the reason people go and pay all these astrologers. It's
Hmm.
like going to a. Do you find any similarity
Going
between
to
going to a
happen.
doctor and going to an astrologer from the point of view of what you just said?
Yeah, it is little bit similar, little bit similar. But
Yeah,
most
like
of
if
the time, like if we are well educated,
Hmm.
and if we are health conscious, so
Hmm.
before having any disease, we go to the doctor, we get our checkup done.
Hmm.
And in those who are not so educated and they are not so aware about health, they are not so health conscious,
Hmm.
they go to the doctor about after having disease.
Hmm. Hmm. Correct.
So this is the difference. And on the other hand, they go to the astrologer
Hmm.
before having any problem or to get solution of any problem. They go
Hmm.
to the astrologer.
Right. So yeah, I think that's a very valid point you've made. That really makes me think there are two kinds of customers.
Yes.
That means I could be somebody who has, failed in life, and
Okay.
so I'm so desperate that I go to an astrologer. Okay,
Hmm.
similarly, I could be a patient who has, whose health has completely broken down, and so I last minute I run to a doctor. Or I could be the other kind that you're saying, the preventive
Yes.
kind.
Yes.
Right.
Preventing.
Hmm.
Preventing.
Hmm. Yeah, so that is a good way to look at it, right? So that would be an advantage, just like a
Hmm.
health conscious person may get his blood test done and then
Hmm.
regularly consult a doctor, like, annual health checkups and all that. So, do you think like
Okay.
annual health checkups, these days companies also sponsor annual health checkups for their
Yeah,
employees?
it's very necessary nowadays because we are enjoying our life. We are having unnecessarily like in large amount of food. Like we are having anything.
Hmm.
We are doing competition in having food also, but we are not in the race of doing exercise, doing
Hmm.
yoga, taking walk.
Hmm.
So in this way, for this reason, we must get our checkup done before having any disease in our body.
Right. Okay. Let
Mhm.
me just point out a mistake here. This is, can you read
We
this
are
one?
having anything.
So, in English, having should,
For eating.
we have. Okay. So, as
Okay,
in
okay.
eat. Yeah, we eat anything. So, continuous should not be used unless you are talking about this moment. Okay. You
Okay.
are talking about trends. You're saying this is the general
Before
trend.
we have. Before we
Yeah,
have.
it's a general behavior. Huh. So we all
Hmm.
eat just about anything, or we eat whatever we can grab. Okay. So when we are hungry, we just grab whatever we can,
Can.
and that is very unhealthy, right? Okay. So do you think companies should make it compulsory for employees to have an annual astrology checkup also?
It would be very good for everybody.
Like go to an
Of course.
astrologer? How would it
And
be?
it would be amazing for everybody because people will not have any disease in their body if they get earlier.
Hmm.
So they can cure that. They can prevent that.
Hmm.
Prevent-
Prevent.
Is it
Yeah.
correct word? Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prevent. Yeah.
And they can take care of their health easily. Even
And
not even their health, they can take care of their family also.
hmm. So
So it is
astrology
good. It
means,
must be.
hmm, right. So if they go for if they go to an astrologer once every year, that means they will also be able to prevent any mishaps, any bad
I
incidents,
do not
negative.
believe in it. Even I do not believe little bit in it. I do not believe in it. So I would say,
Hmm.
yeah, it would be good for others, but
Hmm. Okay. So what would be the disadvantage of knowing your future? Suppose you went to an astrologer and you were told.
mishappening in future. If there is mishappening in future, so now I must be so worried about that,
Hmm.
and I can't focus on my studies. I can't focus on my career. I can't focus anywhere. So it's better to not know about future. Enjoy your present. Be in your present. Then
Right.
you will be more happy than that.
Right. So
Mishap.
call it a
Mishap.
mishap.
Okay, mishap.
Yeah.
Mishap.
So, do you think knowing anything negative about your future will weaken you?
Could
Will
you
it?
please repeat? Weaken?
Yeah, weaken. Will it make you weak?
Weaker. Okay.
Weaken.
Sometimes.
Will it weaken
Sometimes.
your motivation?
Yes, because if I know that it will happen in future,
Hmm.
so I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Whatever I'm doing, still that will happen or that will not happen. So
Hmm.
I will always be in dilemma. I will always be confused about that. That it will happen or not. It will not happen or it will happen. So I will always
What
think
if it
about that.
happens?
My focus
What if
will
it?
be there.
Hmm. So it's a
Hmm.
distraction.
It's kind of distraction. Yes,
So as you said, it's not. It's best not to know your future, right?
it's
So,
very best.
do you think people who wear all these stones, who consult astrologers, do you think astrology makes them weak?
Yes, they believe too much in these type of things. So
Hmm.
that's why they are not able to concentrate on their work, on their career. They are focusing, they are just thinking 24/7 about astrology, card reading, palm reading also. So that's why there are so many people they do not wear anything. Like if I talk about Ratan Tata,
Hmm.
he did not used to wear anything. He was a very wonderful personality
Hmm.
who could help millions of people.
Hmm.
That's why there is no need to wear any stone or there is no need to go anywhere to know about future. Just do your hard work. Whatever is written in your destiny, that will happen.
Hmm.
Nothing can change that. Nothing can change that. If you really want to believe in somebody, just start believing in God. And God is like nowhere. God is inside you. Believe in you and believe in your karma also.
Hmm.
Karma will hit you back. Whatever you are doing good, you are doing bad. That will you will get everything.
Hmm.
So I
Right.
believe in this only.
So, um, do you think we can change our destiny with our actions? Do
We
we
can
have the
change our
power?
destiny. Like if I have lots of money,
Hmm.
and I'm not, if I have lots of money and there are so many people in my family or in my relative, those who don't have that much money, and
Hmm.
I every time I want to show off, I have this thing, I have that thing, I can buy anything, I can go anywhere, I can do, like every time I'm ready to show off.
Hmm.
So one day it will be changed, like they will do the same thing with me and I will not have anything at that time.
Hmm.
So we should not be so proud at that time, and we should not be so like worried at that moment if when we are not having any, when we don't have anything. So at that time also, so we should be neutral in every situation.
Hmm. Right. So what you just described is called the wheel of fortune.
You know,
Okay, wheel of fortune means, you
wheel
know,
of fortune. Okay, wheel of
it's
fortune.
like it's
Everything.
destiny is
Hmm.
like a wheel. So as you
Wheel of
said that today
fortune.
I am very rich and I want
Hmm.
to show off. Okay, so I am
Hmm.
arrogant. I misbehave with my people. I'm very arrogant. Tomorrow
Hmm.
I may be at the bottom of, because today I'm at the top of the wheel, so I am acting,
Huh.
arrogant.
Yes.
I'm acting up. Tomorrow I
Huh.
may be at the bottom of the wheel, and other people would be at the top of the wheel. Those who
Hmm.
are now at the bottom, right? So
And
do you
at that time,
include
it
this
would
that
be
it's a
very difficult for us to manage the situation
hmm,
because now I have that arrogant attitude, bossy attitude. If I will not have anything at that time, it would be very difficult for me to manage with that type of
right,
people,
right,
to
right.
live in that type of company or society or in family also. So it's
Yeah,
better to be neutral.
to
Yes,
accept the downfall. Right, right. So that means you are a firm believer in the wheel. What goes up comes down, right?
yes,
And what comes down also goes up.
and it goes up.
Right, right, right. Okay. On the positive side, can we change our future by our actions in a
Yes,
positive?
we can. Like you can see so many examples in your society also. There are so many students, those who work hard and they clear NEET exam, UPSC, UGC net, every exam they clear. Not they even they don't take any help from any tutor, any coaching center. They do not have money to take the classes online or offline. They work hard and they clear the exam. So this is
Right.
also the result of hard working and believing in yourself.
Very good. You gave a very good example.
effort,
You should, yeah.
effort.
So not
Mhm.
everybody can afford coaching.
Of
As
course.
you correctly said, coaching is an expensive affair, and they do it on their own, right? On their own
Hmm.
merit. So this is how, with actions, they can change their fortune. So there are many, as you mentioned, UPSC. There are many people in the administrative offices in government jobs who have a very ordinary, a very humble background.
And
But with
Manoj Kumar is one of them. Manoj Kumar sir
right,
is one of them.
right. And with their effort, they have changed the destiny, the fortune of their whole family, right? So it is
Yes.
possible to change our future.
Yeah. If
So
you
what are
think
the
about astrology, card reading, and palm reading, your mind will think limited. You know, it would be limited. It would work. It will work limited.
in
And
a
if you're
limited
not
way?
thinking about it, then you can think out of the limit. Out of the box. Also. You can
Yeah,
get
you are
idea. You can see everything clearly. But if you are believing in such type of things, you will not be able to see the truth. So this
right.
is also a very big difference.
Yeah. There are people, even they, if they want to buy a small article,